everyone, Lau here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Vlogmas. It's the 23rd of December. Can you believe that? I mean, let's be real, it's almost over. Okay, I'm wearing Mickey ears today because, like, from the thumbnail you've already probably seen it's going to be like a little bit of a Disney themed video. But anyways, of course, we're starting as every day in Vlogmas with opening up my pin advent calendar. And there's always supposed to be a Disney pin in here, so it's the theming makes sense anyway, right? I just want to wear them. 23rd. It's here. There it is. And my calendar, I made it go until the 25th. So tomorrow will not be the last day, there will be another one. So, okay, what's in here? Which Disney mystery pin is it going to be? Ooh, yes, wow, that's cool. I love her. I love her. Okay, let's reveal who it is. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. I don't know how the song continues in English. Durchbohrt dich ihr Blick, dann wirst du ganz still. Mit ihren spinnenden Fingern, wenn sie will. Cruella, Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil is probably my second favorite villain character from Disney. Like, sure, nobody can beat Maleficent, but Cruella de Vil, like, I mean, she's really just bad, but she's so, I don't know, I loved 101 Dalmatians really when I was a child. I mean, it's a movie that was released like, I don't know, in the 60s or something, but I didn't know. I wanted to have it on VHS and I watched it all the time. And I was also like a child during that time when the first like live action 101 Dalmatians was in the cinema. I watched that, I loved that. And Cruella de Vil, just like, she's so sassy and she's so evil, really, actually. Like, who wants to kill some small cute puppies for making a coat? I mean, I love Dalmatians print, so, but you can also make it an artificial coat, right? No. Anyways, that's cool. Cruella is good. I love how the edge has this Dalmatians print. Oh, by the way, I see the pin from like yesterday, which I had no clue what it is. You know, that chilled lemonade thingy. I had some suggestions. Someone told me, it looks a little bit like WALL-E. And I was like, the eyes look like WALL-E, okay. But what has got WALL-E to do with lemonade? Like, nothing. And then I read a little bit on the internet. Some people say it's probably the, I never can say that word, abominable snowman from Monsters Inc. You know, when Mike and Sully are like thrown out of the Monster Inc., whatever the company is called, you know, thrown out because, you know, they bent the rules too much, and then they meet this Yeti, which was also actually a monster before, but he's living there in the snow now, haha, and he's making them ice and like ice cream cones, and they were like, oh, that's yellow, like, did you pee on it? No, it's just the taste is lemonade. So maybe that's how, like, what it is, could be from that. And then Disney themselves, they stated that this pin is a Frozen themed one, but it's not Frozen at all. So, okay, to me it's now like a mix between WALL-E and Monsters Inc. or something, maybe. Anyways, but today Cruella de Vil, good one, love her. Cruella was also, like, at one point in time on my cosplay list. I really wanted to cosplay her, like years ago, way before I started actually really doing Disney cosplays. And I mean, I look like nothing like Cruella de Vil. She's so skinny and like, but who cares, right, actually? I mean, I could make it work. Okay, let's keep it going. That was a good one. Finally, a good one again. And to the other advent calendar. Where actually is it? Here. 23, 23rd. By the way, today is my first day of holiday, like vacation. I don't have to work today. I just have to start working again at the 29th of December, so between the years. So I'm already like in holiday Christmas mood. I have to sew some things and have to I have to wrap the presents, and I want to bake some cookies today again. Let's see if the schedule works out. So what do we have here? Oh, super adorable LPS. Like a little cute sea turtle. I think their molds are so cute. I have no emotional attachments to them. I didn't have them when I was a child, because they were released. I mean, this one might be very new also, or it's from the 2000s or something like that. But I can't resist them. I can't resist them. I really have to come up with a new solution of how to display them, because right now they are like amongst my Polly Pockets. I can shift the camera. Can you see that? And there is like no space left really. Whenever I get something out of this display, everything falls over, because when I just I don't know, my sweatshirt reaches touches one of the LPS and it falls down, and this makes some of the Polly Pockets fall down, and then everything falls down. Yeah, I really have to come up with an idea. Because I actually like the Polly Pockets in there. But what am I gonna do with the LPS? No idea. Adorable. Okay. Oh yeah, that's good. So in the last Vlogmas video, not tomorrow, the day after, I will also show you all of the stuff that I got in the advent calendar, and also again in the pin advent calendar. So that will be nice to see what everything was like. Wow. But right now you will see another cosplay showcase video. Today I want to show you my Princess Aurora cosplay, the blue dress. So have fun with that. See ya. Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new cosplay showcase video. Okay, right away you might notice something is different. I'm wearing the dress and the mannequin is naked. The reason for why I'm wearing the thing I'm going to show you right now from the beginning is I cannot put this onto the mannequin. It doesn't fit her. Because the shoulders and the hips are wider than what I can open it. I can wear it myself because I can pull it over my head, but this is just too wide here, so there's no way. But I still wanted not just to show it to you on the hanger, but worn by myself in this case. So what is it going to be today? It's my Princess Aurora dress from Disney's Sleeping Beauty. I'm actually right now just wearing the dress and the wig is just tied together to keep it out of the way. And right from the beginning, the bang situation is not as I would want it. I pulled it out of my wig bag and it looked horrible. So the main part of this costume is obviously the dress. Then we have two things of accessories and the wig. That's actually it, and the shoes, but you never see the shoes that she's wearing. So Aurora is my favorite Disney princess. Why? Actually, because she's actually the most boring princess, you could say. She isn't talking much, she isn't much in the movie, she's kind of not even the main character, or I don't know. But I loved this movie growing up. Sleeping Beauty was my favorite Disney movie for a long time. I was also totally not scared of anything in this movie, which was a big plus, because if you remember my Snow White cosplay showcase, I told you like I didn't like the movie because I was so scared of the old hag. But with Sleeping Beauty, I loved actually everything, like the whole cast. So it has the best Prince Philip. It has the best, like, not the best, but great, like, sidekicks with Flora and Merryweather, the three fairies. It has like the best Disney villain ever, Maleficent, and I wasn't scared of her at all. Also, not her like, I don't know, what are they called? Underlings, her or her crow or anything. Not scared at all. And like the fathers are so happy and everything. Like this movie it's so beautiful. And the music is, I love everything about this movie. And so it was a no-brainer when I started to do here and there some more Disney cosplays and some more Disney princess cosplays, that I would totally do my favorite Princess Aurora. At first I did her Briar Rose look. I have sold this costume already, I can't show it to you, but then it was like, okay, I want to tackle this dress, which is my favorite dress. I loved it as a child. I don't know, I was so fascinated by the scene when the fairies are making it, like, or try to make it at first. Also when they try to bake the cake, and this dress is so beautiful. And I love the blue version, as you can see. That's my favorite version of the dress, because it's the most she's wearing it and we're seeing it in the movie. Of course, the fairies are like, pink, make it blue, make it pink. And then in the end, also when they're dancing, it's like pink and blue. But most of the time, like when Aurora finds this dress, it is blue. When she wears this to the castle, it is blue. When she like falls asleep, it is blue. When she's sleeping there, Prince Philip comes and kisses her, it is blue. When they're going down the stairs together, it is blue. It's not even, I don't know if it is in the movie in pink, like even a minute or something. So I never understood why they're depicting her most often in the pink version of the dress. Now I kind of get it, because already we have another Disney princess with a blue dress, which is Cinderella. Cinderella in the movie, the dress actually looks more like silver to me, but you know, it is the blue dress. So two blue princesses, and then why not make it pink? Because pink is a favorite color of all small girls, of course. So, but I went with the blue version, and now I'm going to show it to you like a little bit more detail, so I come closer. Yeah, let's go like this. It is again a one piece. I made it a one piece instead of like having like the top part, and I could also make just the bottom part. Maybe that would have been easier to get it on a mannequin or something, but that's what I went for. And I think this is like the skirt with the most fabric I ever did. I don't actually remember how much I put in, but it was like 10 meters or something, I guess. Or it was 8 meters, and then I didn't even have enough. But let's start at the top part. This bodice part has some like typical corset wires in here. I'm not good with making corsets, it's just nothing that I'm into, it's nothing that I'm super interested also, but I needed to do it. I needed this stability. You have these distinctive lines that you can also see already at the animated like dress. It's not something that I just invented. You can see these 3 lines clearly in the animation, and then of course I made more pattern pieces, like here are more seam, and then also the back has several seams, and in every seam there are some of these corset wires in there. And with these 3 seams here, to make them even more noticeable, I decided to insert here a piping. So it is a piping of the same material as like this part here. I don't even know what to call that. But yeah, I made the piping myself. The fabric, like the fabric choices were like not that easy to get, something that is not too bright, not too dark. I wanted them to match somehow, although they are all different fabrics, like also different textures and stuff. So, but in the end I was kind of happy with this kind of like durable, I think it's more like a canvas or something. It wasn't really meant for clothes. I think it was meant for making like upholstery or something, but anyways, I don't care. I could wear this without a bra because this is like, you can move, but it's really, it holds up. But most often I'm wearing it with a like strapless bra because you can't, that doesn't make sense if you would see bra straps here. But still, it is not that deep that it would be any revealing. You can't really see a lot here, so that's still fine. Yeah, then it has this kind of collar situation with this, which was like a little bit difficult because it covers not only the bodice but also the sleeves, and then it should not like fall down or whatever. And it has these this pointy shape here, and I wish I would have made it a little bit more, given it a little bit more stability, because when you move, I mean, it's actually good that you can move and everything, but you can see it doesn't stay as I wish it would, because it makes some folds and everything, but should be normal probably. And in the back as well. And here in the middle there's just, can you see that? There's a snap button, which I actually don't really need because when I move then sometimes it opens, and when it is open it isn't even that visible that it is open. Here I use different materials. It is a light blue. I think the movie shows it more as white, but such a strong white. I didn't like the contrast, so I went for a white glittery overlay, which is, I don't know what you would call it. It's like a mesh, a little bit, a mesh fabric, which is a little bit glittery. And underneath there is a little, like a very light blue fabric. And then of course, for some more stability, some facing in there, or interfacing. The sleeves, they needed to be stretchy. They are like skin tight, and you can't do skin tight sleeves in a non-stretchy fabric. So that was like clear as hell to me from the beginning. And still, I didn't want to have like a, I don't know, I could have chosen a normal jersey fabric, like a single jersey or something, but I also went for this kind of see-through meshy fabric, and it is very stretchy. And I decided, like, I got the idea for this kind of fabric from the Aurora in the Disney parks. As I already told you with my Snow White, I'm not so much into like copying the Disney parks cosplays or costumes. I want to do it that it really looks like the animated movie, but with this I got the idea that I would do it with the same material because it looks good, it doesn't make any like creases or folds a lot, and still you can move yourself, like you can move your arms. You couldn't move if it would have been a non-stretchy fabric. And then I also decided to do this pointy thing at my hand, which is not accurate to the movie at all. In the movie it would just have been like a normal sleeve here, but this would then a little bit like it would roll up and would make more creases and or folds, not creases, folds I think is the word. And with this, to make it this pointy shape here, and I have it like around my finger with a see-through rubber band. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, that's the point of it, that you don't see it. So it keeps the sleeve down at my hands, and that's the look I decided for, although it's not 100% accurate to the movie, like the animated movie, which I'm actually more going for. But with this I decided, yeah, to change it up a little bit, same as I didn't do it completely with stark white, I also decided for this. Okay, let's go to this part, which I don't know what you would call this. This is this petal shape thing around my hips, because this is not as like, for example, the Snow White dress, which was like more like waist heavy, like it went to the waist and then had this pointy shape here. This one goes deeper and goes until the hips. So it's actually not my favorite shape. I like to have dresses that are like that are waist high and then the skirt starts. This is different. This is also like, I don't wear any petticoats underneath, as I also didn't with the Snow White costume, but here for sure no petticoats, no padding at the hips. And I think what I should have done is like this part in the back would have had to be a little bit longer actually and a little bit more pointy. But then again, I didn't have, like I didn't save a lot of good pictures from the backside when I was creating this costume. Yeah, can't change that anymore, still okay. Also when I move, then, you know, it's not ideal. But it covers definitely the part where the dress starts here, with all of those folds here. Because it is not sewn, like as you see, the dress part is not sewn on at this part. I could also make this the sewing line here. I decided to go that the skirt part is sewn in here, in the bodice line here. And this comes on top, like a flap over it, or like a saddle or something like this. What kind of material did I use? Similar to what I used here and what I also did with the collar, but just another overlay. There is a light blue fabric underneath, and on top of it there comes a see-through changeant or yeah, an organza fabric. I think I even used white, so it's a white organza which is nearly see-through, to just have this little shine. I just wanted to have different textures in this costume. And then let's go to the skirt part, which, as I said, I think the skirt or dress with officially the most meters of fabric that I used ever. So I couldn't, and I knew that I wanted to have it so full and wide. But that's why I couldn't use a very like heavy fabric. So I needed to use something that is really light. I definitely wanted to have it a little bit of a glossy look, so shiny a little bit, not completely. But as you might remember, I don't like these typical super shiny, satiny looks of fabrics. So I wanted to have something that's a little bit more subtle. So I settled on with this fabric, which actually I think is a lining. It actually, I think, is a lining for like jackets or whatever you would use it for. Or like a taffeta lining. But it had the perfect color, and it is light enough, and it is a little bit of like shiny without being completely like completely cheap shiny. And yeah, it is, let me count how many panels do I have, because yeah, always here in these corners the panels start. So here are the seams. So I have like, this is a whole panel. I can't even show it to you. It's more than a full circle. So zack, zack. And then it also has, does it have side seams? No, it doesn't. So then the next seams are here. So it's actually 4 panels, which are like nearly whole circles. So it's like, it's such a lot of fabric, but then in the end, the last panel wasn't like as full as the others. I didn't have enough fabric, so the back panel here is less voluminous, so has less fabric, which you don't really see it. I mean, you most often take pictures from the front, back, or whatever when you're twirling. You don't really see it. Her dress has these like actually distinct like folds. It looks like that we've got a fold here in the middle or more folds, more than one. This is also what I did. Here you can see that at the start they're also sewn like flat. Plates here, pleats. I should call them pleats because they're kind of pleats really. More than one, like pleat over pleat, to give this look of this box pleat, or not the reverse thing of a box pleat. I don't know what this is called. Kellerfalte, I would say in German. Same here, but not as completely as much as in the front. So just one like pleat sewn together here. And then the next big thing starts like here over my hip. This is here we have again these multiple pleats on top of each other. And this is also then it starts where this petal shape ends. So here we've got some pleats, not as deep, and here at the sides, front and sides, are the very deep pleats, and then here just a little bit of pleats, and in the back also not as much because I didn't have as much fabric. This dress is completely floor length, so it's not meant to reveal any shoes. Right now I'm also not wearing the correct shoes because honestly I couldn't find them. I'm actually wearing always my dark blue pumps with this, which are belonging to my Dutch sateen cosplay. So as what I think now, it's probably they are probably at my Dutch sateen cosplay, like in my basement. Probably they should be there. That's why I couldn't find them in my shoe wardrobe. But right now I'm just wearing like my Snow White heels, because you need some heels, not too high, so the dress has the correct length. You also don't see Aurora's shoes in the movie, so I have no idea what shoes she's wearing. But I wanted some very like comfortable pumps, so that's why I'm wearing my dark blue pumps, which I can't show you right now. They are just dark blue pumps. Is there something underneath? Not a petticoat, as I already told you, but yeah, another white underskirt. Simple and with a simple lace hem border. And this white underskirt is of course not as full as the real skirt on top of it. It also doesn't peek out, so it's not as long as the dress itself, so it's shorter. But when I sit down and do photos like sitting or something, then it's nice, as I said with my Snow White, to like reveal this a little bit, so it gives a little bit of an interesting thing, an interesting look. And when you twirl, it sometimes peeks out. I don't know if right now, probably not. Yeah, accessories are missing. This is the necklace that I made. Super simple. It's Eva foam, covered and spray painted in gold. So it is very, very lightweight, which is not the best situation because it doesn't lay down very flat most of the time. I put here this chain in the back, so this is just how you close it. should stay like this, but as it is so lightweight, when you move around and whatever, sometimes it goes like this. So when I'm doing photos, then someone needs to remind me, because I don't see myself, I don't feel when it's like back, it's so lightweight. Someone needs to tell me, please take care of your necklace. So then I know, oh yeah, okay, ta-da. So this is really not detailed at all. I just wanted it to look like in the movie. This is actually already my second wig for Aurora. The first one I sold with my Briar Rose, and this was even less good, you could say, because it was kind of a little bit too dark. This one is now, I think, not yellowy enough. It's a little bit too pale. And some of you might think, hey, why are you're not using like your own hair? I would have the perfect color maybe for Aurora, but my hair is not long enough. And when you're doing cosplay, you pretty quick realize that wearing wigs is the best way, because over the years you will look different like with your ordinary normal hair. And also when you're going to conventions, it's wet outside sometimes, whatever, your own hair would like not lay as you want it, but a wig does. Just as a comparison, this is my natural hair color, but I will search for a new wig than this one that maybe resembles my own hair color more, because as I said, it's a pain in the ass if you have to style your own hair for a convention. So unless you have it in a bag like for a year, and then the bangs does not look as nice anymore. So actually I had this like swirl, you can still see it a little bit. I think I brushed it out the last time to style it new, and I forgot about this, but it's a nice curly or wavy wig, very long. So except for the bangs part, nothing really to style or think about. And now you can see it already doesn't lay flat anymore. What's missing? A crown. This is the crown I did. It is the same material as this necklace, so Eva foam, without any like details, just these round cutouts here, and this line in the front where I glued it together, so it has this sharp edge at the front, and then it's just simple round here, also spray painted with gold, which is a nice I don't think it isn't even spray painted, because the spray paint, my gold spray paint, was like too like realistic gold, and I wanted it to be more a little bit yellowy gold. So that's actually a textile color. I remember I used a textile color for it because this had the right shade of gold that I wanted. And as it is so super lightweight, it won't like just stay on my head. Like, I mean, I can put it now like this, but of course you also, I can't, like, it is so lightweight, I have to glue it down. Whenever I'm using it, I just put it like very small dip of glue here and here, and I'm gluing it down like this. For now it should be okay if I put it just on the head. And I'm sorry for this background situation, like where I'm normally shooting my cosplay showcase videos. Now my Christmas tree is set, and also my work desk is set, and this is my sleeping room. And when I put the camera so you can see me full in frame, then sometimes you can see my suitcases and stuff like that. But and yeah, I'm not having like the correct contact lenses in. These are brown. Princess Aurora has blue eyes. My blue contacts are like, you can't wear them anymore, they are too old. I think they are over a year old at this point, so I tried to put them in and they were just hurt. It hurt like fire in my eyes, so I decided to just use the brown ones instead. And of course I would normally also use fake lashes, top and bottom. For princesses I always do both. And that's actually the cosplay. Like the Disney princess cosplays are not as detailed when you're really doing them like the animated counterpart. So dress, one necklace, crown, and a wig. That's actually it. Yeah, shoes, but you don't even see the shoes. I think I haven't showed you the zipper yet because I forgot. But as I said, I'm not the biggest fan of corsets, to be honest, but I am the biggest fan of being able to pull on my cosplay on my own, because I don't like to bother friends with helping me with cosplay putting on, or sometimes when I put on my cosplay at home, like I'm living at home, who should help me? So I'm never someone who is like doing things that you can't put on yourself, and like when I would have done it with like string and you would have to pull it and all that stuff. That's not my cup of tea. So, and also you don't see that with Aurora. You don't see that she has like lacing in the back. So I decided for a simple see-through zipper, and I just made it a little bit like nicer or whatever. I like the look of these like distinctive lines here, so I did it the same in the back for the zipper. Oh yeah, and the hem is just simply done with an overlock and then sewn very stupidly normal, but this was the only thing that I thought is the best, because it is such a light and flimsy fabric. Again, with the Snow White dress, I couldn't do a like facing or anything in there. So thank you for watching. I hope you liked this little bit detailed tour of my Princess Aurora cosplay, and see you real soon. May the force be with you. Bye.